Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that remains timeless, offering invaluable wisdom for navigating modern life. At its core, Stoicism emphasizes finding peace by mastering our thoughts, understanding what is within our control, and cultivating a mindset of resilience. In today's world filled with constant distractions, uncertainties, and anxieties, Stoicism can be a guiding light that helps us face adversity with clarity and strength. The Stoics believed that while we can't control external events, we always have the power to control our internal reactions. Today, we'll be exploring 10 powerful Stoic quotes that contain lessons to transform the way we view the world and ourselves. Each of these quotes provides a deep and reflective insight into how we can live more meaningful, purposeful, and tranquil lives. Let's take a journey through these timeless words and learn how the wisdom of the Stoics can shift our perspective forever. 1. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. How many times have you found yourself overwhelmed by a problem that never actually occurred? Seneca's quote captures a universal truth. Our minds have the power to create suffering that doesn't exist in reality. We spend countless hours worrying about future scenarios that may never happen or replaying past events we cannot change. This habit of overthinking traps us in a cycle of imagined pain. By staying grounded in the present moment, we can break free from this mental turmoil. One technique is to recognize when we are caught up in negative thinking patterns and remind ourselves that these fears are products of our imagination, not reality. Mindfulness and presence are key to overcoming this kind of suffering. When we learn to stay in the here and now, we minimize the power our thoughts have over us. Embrace reality as it is, without adding unnecessary layers of fear and anxiety. 2. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Marcus Aurelius. It's easy to get caught up in valuing things like wealth, reputation, or even the approval of others. But Marcus Aurelius teaches us that the more we attach value to these external things, the more control we lose over our peace of mind. Why? Because these things are not entirely within our power to keep or change. Imagine how often people become anxious or depressed because of fluctuating financial markets, lost opportunities, or criticism from others. If we anchor our happiness to these unstable factors, we set ourselves up for constant disappointment. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to place value on things we can control, our own thoughts, actions, and principles. By shifting our focus inward, we reclaim the control we've surrendered to the outside world. This doesn't mean ignoring the external, it means redefining what truly matters. With this mindset, we free ourselves from the turmoil of seeking validation from outside sources. 3. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Life is unpredictable. The Stoics knew this well, which is why they emphasized the importance of mastering the one thing we truly can control, our own minds. No matter what life throws our way, whether it's an unexpected hardship, a difficult person, or a sudden change, we still have a choice in how we respond. When we accept that we cannot control the outside world, but we can control our thoughts and perceptions, we find real strength and inner peace. Imagine a storm raging around you. You can't stop it, but you can stay calm inside your own shelter. This is what it means to have power over your mind. It's the ability to choose serenity over chaos, courage over fear, and wisdom over impulsiveness. Understanding this principle can fundamentally change how we handle stress, loss, or failure. Once we realize the strength we hold within, we no longer feel like helpless victims of circumstance. 4. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. Seneca. Many of us live our lives avoiding thoughts of death, but Seneca challenges us to confront it head-on. He believed that fearing death prevents us from living fully. When we're paralyzed by the thought of mortality, we hesitate to take risks, step outside our comfort zones, or pursue our deepest passions. Yet accepting death as a natural part of life can be liberating. It frees us to live more boldly, to chase dreams, and to face our fears. The Stoics didn't see death as something to dread. They saw it as a reminder to live each day with intention and courage. What if we could live as though every day might be our last? Not in a frantic or fearful way, but with gratitude and purpose. When we stop fearing the inevitable, we embrace life with a renewed vigor. Instead of shrinking from life's uncertainties, we meet them with open arms. 5. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher, understood hardship better than most. His words are a reminder that external events do not have the power to dictate our happiness or misery. It is our reaction that determines how we experience life. This quote urges us to focus on our responses, not the events themselves. For example, losing a job could be seen as a disaster or as an opportunity to pursue a new career path. Two people can face the same setback, yet one may emerge stronger while the other becomes bitter. The difference lies in their reaction. When we practice choosing our responses wisely, we become the masters of our emotional state. We can't always prevent bad things from happening, but we can decide how to interpret them. This principle empowers us to transform adversity into personal growth and resilience. By changing our reactions, we change the trajectory of our lives. 6. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Debating morality and virtue can sometimes distract us from actually living those values. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we often waste time contemplating what it means to be good, rather than simply embodying goodness. Imagine if, instead of discussing patience, we actively practiced it during trying times. Or instead of defining courage, we acted courageously when it mattered. This quote is a call to action. Stop theorizing and start being. It's easy to get caught up in overthinking or seeking validation for what's right, but true virtue is shown through actions, not words. The world doesn't need more debates about what is good. It needs more people quietly living with integrity, kindness, and purpose. Every small act of goodness contributes more to the world than the most eloquent speech. The challenge is to bring your values to life every day, in every interaction. 7. Man is disturbed not by things, but by the views he takes of them. Epictetus. Our minds have a powerful influence over how we experience the world. This quote reveals that events themselves are neutral. It's our interpretation of them that gives rise to emotions. Take a rainy day. Some see it as a gloomy, depressing event, while others see it as refreshing and serene. The rain hasn't changed. The difference lies in perception. By changing how we view situations, we can change our emotional response. This means we have more power over our happiness than we realize. If we practice seeing challenges as opportunities or setbacks as lessons, we can reduce stress and find contentment in any circumstance. This shift in thinking takes effort, but the reward is a calmer, more balanced life. It reminds us that peace doesn't come from changing the outside world. It comes from transforming the way we see it. Reframing our thoughts is a powerful tool for emotional resilience. 8. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Marcus Aurelius. When someone wrongs us, it's easy to fall into the trap of revenge. Our natural instinct may push us to retaliate or harbor resentment. But Marcus Aurelius offers a different approach. The best revenge is to live with integrity and not stoop to the level of those who have wronged you. Instead of reacting with anger or seeking to get even, Stoicism teaches us to rise above such behavior. When we mirror the actions of those who harm us, we become like them, perpetuating negativity and conflict. Instead, by maintaining our own moral code, we prove that we are unaffected by their actions. This approach is not about passivity, but about strength. It requires more inner power to remain calm and virtuous in the face of injustice than to lash out in anger. By refusing to be like our enemies, we take the higher path, one that leads to personal growth and peace. Ultimately, it's not about winning the battle, it's about staying true to yourself, which is the greatest victory of all. 9. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Epictetus' procrastination is one of the greatest enemies of progress. We often put off self-improvement or pursuing our dreams, waiting for the perfect time or the right circumstances. Epictetus challenges us to stop waiting and start taking action. The time to demand the best for yourself is now. We often make excuses saying we'll start tomorrow or once we're ready, but this mindset delays our growth. The truth is, there will never be a perfect time. If you don't take action now, when will you? Demanding the best for yourself means no longer settling for mediocrity in any area of your life, whether it's your health, relationships, career, or personal development. It's about setting high standards for yourself and having the discipline to pursue them relentlessly. Imagine how much further you could be if starts the moment you decide to take that first step. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you. Create them through consistent effort and determination. 10. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Seneca. Often, we hear people say someone was lucky to achieve success, but Seneca's quote reminds us that what we call luck is actually the result of preparation combined with the right opportunity. True success isn't based on chance, it's built on the foundation of hard work, persistence, and readiness. When opportunities arise, those who have prepared for them will be able to seize them. This mindset encourages us to focus on what we can control, our preparation. Instead of waiting passively for good things to happen, we should be actively honing our skills, improving ourselves, and staying ready for when opportunities come. Preparation is the silent work that happens behind the scenes long before anyone else notices. It's the hours spent studying, practicing, and refining your craft. The more you prepare, the more likely it is that when the right opportunity presents itself, you'll be ready to take full advantage of it. Luck in this sense is not something that happens to you, it's something you create through your dedication and effort. The wisdom of the Stoics offers us profound insights that are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. These 10 quotes provide a roadmap for living a life of purpose, resilience, and inner peace. They teach us that while we can't control the world around us, we can always control how we respond to it. The Stoics remind us to focus on what truly matters, our thoughts, actions, and values. By applying these principles in our daily lives, we can navigate challenges with grace, maintain our integrity in difficult situations, and find strength in even the most uncertain of times. So which of these Stoic teachings resonated with you the most? Whether it's letting go of imagined fears, taking control of your reactions, or embracing the power of preparation, there's something here that can help you transform your mindset and live a more fulfilling life. Take these lessons with you as you move forward and apply them where you see fit. The changes might be subtle at first, but over time, you'll find that your perspective on life shifts in ways that make you stronger, calmer, and more centered. Thank you for watching. If you found these Stoic insights valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear which quote resonated with you the most and how you plan to apply it in your life. Stay strong, stay wise, and until next time, keep practicing the art of Stoicism. See you in the next video.